key point for distinguishing items which spark joy from those which don't is to feel the item in your hand. Take each piece of clothing in your hand and see how your body responds. See if it sparks joy in you. When you touch an item that sparks joy, your body would respond this way. On the contrary, when you touch an item which does not spark joy, you would feel.
And then there's me, smiling as I enter damn life. Here comes the
Good evening, good times, and warm greetings to wherever you are in the world. This is Amelia, aka Space Puffin, and we are about to watch TGCF Season 2, Episode 9, Let's Roll! Okay, yeah, no, you know me by now. I can't actually do that, at least not without spending at least half the runtime of this video telling you exactly what is rattling about in there. And while the same is true for this episode, I am anxious to get to Episode 9 and hopefully learn the results of Rong's Ancestry.com test, which hopefully will tell us whether or not he is royalty. In fact, I've got the preliminary results right here. It says right here that he's likely around 84% from the Central Plains, 16% from inside the closet, and 100% trash. Yeah, honestly, I think my impression of Rong aligns pretty well with Hua Cheng for now. One look at his Xianle statue and he went full out Maria Kondo on this bitch. This does not spark joy, but I bet putting him in his proper place did. And as you might have learned in the last video, contrary to popular belief, I do condone violence. Especially when it is done by pretty men with grudges deeper than the Mariana Trench. From here on, I could just go on a Xianle rant. Because he's that cute. But it's also all I ever do. My followers must be so sick and tired. That's a lie, because my followers have taste. We believe in Sandian supremacy. The sudden Xianle re-entry was, without doubt, the peak. He was the best part of last episode. And can I also just say, the couple outfits? Xianle, you're not slick. Or I don't know, maybe he is, because he's just graduated to casual handholding now. Good for you, Xianle. Good for you. And also, according to my comments, it is a truth well known that he's not washing that hand anytime soon. Like, his ghostly powers will just kill the germs if he needs it to. But you know, if he could just get Xianle to keep touching his hand. And maybe other parts of him. I was actually talking about Rong, wasn't I? Oh no! Yeah, you remember how I said good evening? I am quickly realizing that I probably shouldn't be shooting in the evening anymore. That's the sun coming through my kitchen windows. I've got shadows and everything. Yeah, this is gonna be my reality for the next few months. Maybe I should move to afternoon shoots. Either way. So my running theory right now regarding Rong is that he is the Prince or Lord Anla, as mentioned by Hua Cheng. In the last episode, we more or less see Hua Cheng sort of confronting Rong with this name. And I am getting suspicious that Hua Cheng knows something that we don't know yet. Like around this era on our timeline, going by the comments I've received, I think it's safe for me to assume that at the time, Hua Cheng was in the process of looking for Xianle. And we know that he didn't find him, but we have a couple of possibilities now. The first one being that Hua Cheng is knowledgeable about Feng Xin's story because some clue or another led his search to Yong'an somehow. And while he was there investigating, he might have discovered some things about this incident that will help us now. Yeah, this possibility sounds quite vague. I'm aware that we're missing some details and some perspective, which is why I quite favor possibility number 2. Hua Cheng knows about the Prince Anla and his contribution to this whole plot because he fucking hates Rong. See, from the information that we already have, Rong is obviously connected to the whole Yong'an Feng Xin case. So because Rong is connected to it, Hua Cheng would want that information to keep tabs on him, to understand him better, Very likely so that he can end him. He is Rong's self-appointed and very dedicated pest control. And like Rong with his feet on that statue, hell, Rong owning that statue. It's enough. He's out for the kill. And he hasn't gotten to him yet, and I'm guessing because he hasn't been able to get his ashes, wherever they might be. And now he's learned that Xianle was involved in this. He was, in fact, the state preceptor that he's learned about. And because he has all this information, he can now help solve this thing or bring it to light. Again, likely because Sandong, like me, are not very happy with Xianle taking the blame and taking damage for things that he didn't actually fucking do. Anyway. Rong, right? What can I say we learned about Rong in the last episode? Well, he considers himself well-versed in poetry, the swearing, his insults. Lyrical. I'm sure Shakespeare is shivering in his grave right now. I grew up with this saying, like old people, especially when they heard young kids swear excessively, would threaten to clean your mouth with green soap. And that, Hua Cheng, is my suggestion for a mode of torture for the guy. Though the soap is green, you never know, he might actually enjoy that. Yeah, last episode was mainly about setting up him as a character, and if nothing else, he certainly was unique. Like he has set himself apart. I am not like the other ghosts. And like Xianle remarks, he might not be all that, but he is rather a big annoyance. Like we hear in this episode, he is constantly trying to sow discord between other heavenly officials. And, well, his diet. He's a picky eater, so to speak, and a nightmare to cater for at events. But though again, to backtrack, I think most importantly, the question we are asking is he Amla? And I think that's the reveal that's up next. And the face reveal he had at the very end of the episode, that's significant. And I think that Xianle will recognize him. Because, as we heard in the last episode in the dub, and I got confirmation for when I watched the subtitles, when Xianle heard Rong's voice, he recognized it. So he knows him? Little question mark, hoping to clear this tag by the end of the episode. Now, I found this scene a little peculiar because Xianle comments about this before Hua Cheng even brings up the name Amla. In the study session, I mentioned that, okay, maybe Amla is the title of the prince and Rong has gone by the name Rong. So maybe Xianle has kind of had his own suspicions about the name, but only now that he is meeting him does he have his confirmation. Which makes me question if Xianle has had suspicions about Rong for a long time. It makes me want to go back to see if he ever reacted to hearing his name more than he should have. But that's honestly neither here nor there. The water is as muddled as the sewer from whence this rat came crawling out. But if Rong is indeed Xianle royalty, from a branch family, and he was around during this whole function era as a part of the remnants of Xianle, he is related to Xianle, as in by blood. His generations apart, possibly very far removed cousin. I googled it, 500 years is 19 to 20 generations, depending. And I saw his face. And despite his makeup choices, I admit, he's kind of pretty. The lashes, the eyes, the whole lot. Even diluted, those genes, they're strong. Gosh, watch him be revealed to not at all be related to the Xianle royalty. And I'm just here investing way too much time and energy into this idea. Yeah, shit. Might just cut this whole discussion. And that is what I am expecting from this episode, really. Just unraveling the plot. It was a very Rong heavy episode, but there are a few other details that I couldn't help but notice and I want to share them with you. Like how, for instance, Xianle's inner thoughts throughout the episode constantly mentions function and mooching. Like when things are happening. Yeah, they're not even in this episode, and yet the Xianle trio is here to hurt me again. It's just a bit like how, yeah, he has been interacting with them recently, but the fact that they are on his mind. Like, this is something you find yourself doing with people you haven't let go of. People who have been such big parts of your life that you cannot conceivably stop thinking about them when these kind of situations occur. Oh, they would like this. Oh, they would hate this. Oh, they would have said this. Oh, they would have done that. Like this is true for all kinds of relationships, from family to lovers to friends. And it just adds to this whole... Like, it really just convinces me that they were more than just servant and prince. Like, they were genuinely his friends, even in the face of their power imbalance. And it certainly convinces me that he's been missing them too. Another thing is Xianle catching that statue of Xianle. It is obvious that this statue is made to be desecrated. It's made for kicking and spitting on. An object meant for ridicule, and still, Xianle refuses to destroy it. He catches it and puts it down, and even makes Rong kneel before it. Like even though this is an object made to hurt Xianle, to blame Xianle for things, it is still a depiction of Xianle, so he wouldn't destroy it. And that, yeah, this was mentioned by a few of you as well in the comments, and I see it, I feel it. Last on my list of things I wanted to bring up is the kid. Guzi. I practiced this earlier, I can't remember right now. But point is, big eyes and a name? That's an indication if I ever saw one. A prime candidate for the Pucci Shrine Orphanage. Yeah, if this kid starts recurring, we're getting them a picture. So yeah, Guzi has a father, though I suspect not for much longer. He might leave to get milk. Yeah, no, their father actually seems to care about them, but they're in a very unfortunate situation. Tragic stuff. And I'm just saying, maybe again, Xianle will feel some sort of obligation to take care of this kid whose dad is gonna be gone because of whatever's gonna happen in this cave. It just occurred to me that if Rong is indeed connected to Xianle and Xianle, maybe his connection to Bai Wuxiang, or rather Bai Wuxiang's identity, is not as far-fetched. Like when you see their masks kind of overlap in the opening. Again, not saying Rong is Bai Wuxiang, but I have my theories. And honestly, that's it. Though I have been warned that I will have a lot to talk about after this episode. And yeah, as per usual, before we roll into that, let's quickly do our mentions. Ta-da! So I've got a little handful of updates this week. Very excited to be handing Mia Rose, this little cat guardian. Thank you so much for coming back with another donation right down here. And I've got a couple of heart pins for the board. The first one is for Maru. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And another one for C Banana, which is over here. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much to Aria, Melody Aria, for leaving me another wonderful message and for being so generous with me. Like, you are way above deserving of those butterfly pins, but again, I know you're not very fond of them, so I got you this little orange fruit. Not sure what kind of orange fruit it is, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's sweet. I already peeled it for you and everything. If you like it, let me know and I'll get you another. And that completes the board for this week. Thank you guys so much for your support. I've been able to pay off the Postboks fees as well as get started on my saving up for another monitor. Yeah, because the one I'm using right now is like a 60Hz little TV screen that I pillaged from my brother's bedroom. And to put it mildly, it would be a little nicer to see things just a little more clearly. And also a quick thank you to everyone who did send mail. I did receive a few more letters this week. I've been talking with people in the server and I'm thinking about trying to open them and read them out loud for you guys, maybe in a sort of hangout session. Like something just for fun where we can casually do something and talk together, and then I can use the footage to make a video for anyone who can't actually be there for the actual live hangout. This is just an idea we're polishing right now, so we'll see if we can actually make it a thing. And that's it. Hold on while I set stuff up here. Yeah, I've pulled up the episode here and the name is Yong'an and Xianle. I'm really ready for this plot to kind of reveal itself to us and to see if any of my theories are going to pan out. And of course, to hear if Rong has any more lyrical verses to share with us. And after all, if Xianle recognizes Rong might very well recognize Xianle, considering how he has his image just sitting around his cave. Alright, without further ado, let's roll. Okay. Yep, little kid. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, we're already pausing, but we have to rewind that. I was not ready. His face. To me, this sparks joy. Just the rubble of the stairs crunching under his feet. Ah! You're realizing it now? Oh no, he changed back.
So, it's you.
I had like 0.3 seconds to feel disappointed until they showed me his face. I'm gonna miss Sanlang. So long, Sanlang. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. But honestly, I don't know. I'm in the mood for violence, and Hua Cheng is here, offering violence. And this is my first proper look at Rong's face. I'll say it again. Those lashes, those eyes. He kind of pretty. Too bad. Once he opens his mouth, he undoes all of it. Holy shit! One more time. The transition is crazy.
So, it's you. How did you sneak in? Someone stop him! You haven't answered my question. How did Prince Xianle die?
No one's... Oh my gosh, no, oh my gosh. Wait, Chilean, please. You're seeing him now. You're gonna see him now. How did Prince Xianle die? No one's gonna help you now, Rong. Well, Chilean might actually help you now, because Chilean is Chilean, and if he knows you for whatever reason. How did Prince Xianle die? Is it a rhetorical question? Or is this poking holes in my theories already? Oh god, that's a bad feeling. Was I incorrect about this? Oh, sucks. His voice. It's so good.
No, wait! Let him go, Xianle. Don't be angry for my sake.
That's...
It's fine. Let him go.
Oh my gosh, and he did it. He let him go. The back touch goes hard though.
I've seen him like this before. What's gotten into him?
Oh!
I can't move.
No way! He did that? Holy fuck. Okay, so immediately that tells me that, for one, Hua Cheng would never go against Xianle, and that's kind of what this whole season is setting up for us, right? Hua Cheng doesn't go against Xianle, and he lets Xianle do whatever the fuck he wants. He would give him everything, he would let him do everything, but in this moment, he stops him, he can't move. I don't know if he can talk or not either. We'll figure out that after the intro. But what that tells me is that this is so important for him to show him or to let him know. Whatever Hua Cheng is trying to show us is so important for him to have told Xianle or shown Xianle that he would even do this. Oh my gosh, that was an intense intro. Let's enjoy the music and just see where this goes. So exciting. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm ready. Let us know. Oh, he's just crawling around the ground. Oh my gosh. Does it hurt? Or is it more like he's trying to resist it?
He doesn't want me to interfere.
He can't even
to lose
talk.
control of himself.
No, that's not what I think he is trying to do. Hua Cheng, I wish we would use our words a little more.
What did I do to piss you off, you one-eyed snake? You know how rude it is to beat a man in his own home?
Oh my god.
How did Anla die?
Why are you still on that?
I'm sorry. This is very hard for me. Again, because there's so much joy inside of me and I'm trying to stay logical. Again, how did Anla die? Xianle didn't really seem to react to that question earlier either. So I feel like I might be actually wrong on this front. But Rong knows how Anla died, right? This is what we're trying to find out now, and why is that important? Prince Anla was the last of the royal bloodline from the Xianle kingdom and from the remnants, so if his death was somehow unclean, like, are we talking some sort of like revenge situation? I am not sure. Honestly, at this point, I just want to roll through it and see what happens and adapt, I guess. But also, this is such a good still. Hua Cheng is so fucking hot. Give him hell, butterfly man. One more time.
How did he die?
Read a damn book!
Read a damn book.
You think I'd be here if I wanted pretty lies, wasting time with trash. So, last time, how did Prince Anla die?
Long Chincho! Long Chincho killed Prince Enlo!
What? Oh, there he is. There's our doll. Long Chen Cho killed Prince Anla. What? I was very busy being attacked by this whole scene. Everything about that scene was just... Hua Cheng! I am not even mad anymore. I can't be mad at you. I'm not even mad anymore that San Long is not here. Kudos. Well done you. Alright, Long Chencho is popping out of Xianle's robes. Let's see what's happening now. Let's see what he has to say about this accusation. Little 3G effect, a little bit jarring. Very cute though. Oh, we're releasing the spell, let's fucking go.
Liar! Backbiter! How dare you! Anlo was my friend! I wouldn't kill him!
Ah.
You're Long Chincho!
Yeah, you're Long Chencho. Okay, so I was wrong. I was so wrong. Oops. Anle, Prince Anle was Long Chencho's friend. And Long Chencho did not kill him. That was apparently a lie that Rong came up with. But what is Rong's role in all of this then? He didn't really react to Xianle yet, but might be because he didn't get to have a good look at him. He's kind of busy looking into the fucking ground. Okay. Righteous Long Chencho back on the field. Let's see what happens between the two of them.
No one killed him! It was an illness!
Illness, my ass! He was fine at your party.
Okay.
Then he just drops dead. Only a dipshit moron would believe he was sick.
Okay.
It was one of your people. If not you, those old dogs in court.
Huh.
So it's true. Just as the rumors say. You're a disgusting beast.
Okay, hold on a little bit. So, Anle died after the Gilded Banquet Massacre, right? That's what Rong is saying. He was fine at that time. Was he not at the massacre, like, since he survived it? I'll have to listen to that again and try and place the pieces. But apparently there was drama in the kingdom, I mean, as kind of expected, after the massacre as well. And, you know, Anle, being the prince originating from the Xianle remnants, might have been targeted, as Rong says. That really might have been what happened, but he has just tried to lie. Or maybe he really did believe that Long Chencho did try to kill Anle after all of that. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Better a beast than a damn fool like you! You think Xianle and Yong'an can put aside their grievances? That they can hold hands and live as friends? You're as nauseatingly stupid as your parents were!
So did that not happen?
Silence! My parents were sincere. They gave everything for peace.
Everything they had to give was Xianle's to begin with. It must have been so hard to share it.
I see.
That kind of half-assed charity that got them killed.
Right, so Chirong is obviously very partial to Xianle. He is a Xianle remnant of some sort. Maybe he was like one of the supporters, perhaps even of Anle's. I don't know, whatever they were trying to do, sort of coup d'etat or something. But yeah, like we did see Lang Chencho give out that decree, but we don't know what happened after. I mean, it seems like Yong'an is no longer a kingdom either, so like, you know, things change with the centuries. That's how history works. So you could argue that neither the Yong'an or Xianle people are Yong'an and Xianle anymore, so... Anyway, I do think Chirong is just trying to piss him off and, you know, kind of succeeding. But gosh, there are so many pieces now and so much that is still missing. And I keep pausing to try and just, wrap my hand around it. You know how I am with new information, so I'm sorry that there will be a little bit of pausing. But it's just so that I can keep on top of things and feel like I'm comfortable with my understanding of where this is headed.
So you got Anle in exchange, but it was worth it.
No.
Xianle lost one man that day. But Yong'an, they damn near lost a dynasty. What a deal!
Okay, so...
I can hardly complain.
What do you mean?
Our royal bloodline came to an end that night. It's only fair that you people should suffer the same miserable fate.
You're saying you had something to do with that?
Yeah.
My, His Highness is so clever.
Yeah, we had that figured out already, in a sense. So Chirong definitely had something to do with all of this. And he might have been a Anle sympathizer. But from what he's saying, Anle died on the very same night as the banquet. Before it? After it? Still have to puzzle that out. But what Chirong is implying is that someone poisoned him. And it just happened to be the same night of the Gilded Banquet massacre. So Xianle lost the last of its royal bloodline, and the Yong'an royal family lost quite a bit more. And he was very satisfied with this result. And now Lang Chencho knows that he did it. He was involved in this. Okay. We're getting somewhere.
You really think that the royal descendants of Xianle would be friends with Yong'an's rulers? They were working, you idiots, for information, so that we could paint your birthday feast regal red. They hated
Oh
you.
God.
Xianle despised you. And if they did it, they were filthy traitors.
Oh gosh.
And the Preceptor were working together?
No. Stop. Lang Chencho, you gotta stop right there. That is not what happened. Okay, so Chirong is saying that Prince Anle was a part of planning this coup d'etat. I'm calling it a coup d'etat, but whatever. The massacre of the royal family of Yong'an. So Anle, as well as people from Xianle, the Xianle remnants, the way Chirong is framing it, he is making it out that all the people from Xianle hated Lang Chencho and hated Yong'an. That's probably not true. Like, for one, in a historical political setting, that's likely not true. But then again, it also depends on how this people was treated within the borders of Yong'an. So I don't want to believe Chirong. And what Lang Chencho is getting to now, thinking that Xianle was involved in that too, we know that's not it. And again, I still think that Xianle did this to protect the remnants of Xianle, specifically the people who were not involved in this shit. Because there are so many innocents, right? Obviously, what Chirong is saying here might be true. There were bad apples, quite a few of them, but the whole population of the Xianle remnants, no, that doesn't track. Lang Chencho, snap out of it.
Feng Xin, that demon freak. Why do you work with him?
You said Anle planned the slaughter, but I saw the Preceptor. He...
Who knows what that masked creep was up to? Lang Chencho, please try and keep up. The massacre had one purpose.
Me?
It was revenge for the people of Xianle.
Oh my gosh. Well, Chirong has just said it. That masked freak, like, he had nothing to do with it. He doesn't know what that guy was up to. And now Long Chencho is having this memory of that fucking steak. Oh my god. The realization that he got the wrong man. This is how he's learning about it. This is how he's learning about it. Chirong was part of the group that instigated the whole massacre to get revenge. Which again is so dumb. This is literally 5 centuries later. How are those people still, wow. Like, there's something to be said for conflicts that have lasted a lifetime. They are still remembered by people who are alive, you know? And even conflicts that have lasted for a few generations, like, yeah. But 20 generations? It's a bit weird to me. Maybe this is like a quality of the story, in which case it is one that I would like to critique. Because so much of your identity and your cultural belonging is tied to the things that you do every day. Who your community is, how you communicate, and so on. And like, you have examples of nomadic traveling people who kind of maintain that sense of community and that culture across areas, across borders, but still wherever they are, they do develop a sort of different sort of identity again. Like, some good example from Europe could be the Romani people or even the Sami people of the north. Either way, that's neither here nor there. I don't want to dive into that right now. We're looking at Long Chencho literally driving a stake, maybe into Xianle. Shit. Let's try it again. And also the sun went down behind a cloud or something. It got really dark here in just a couple of minutes, but it'll be fine.
You're lying.
If I say yes, will you bump me up a rank?
Then why did you keep quiet?
Why fix what's working for me? Ah, don't tell me. Those stories I heard about you nailing your preceptor in a coffin were true. That's funny.
Oh no.
Maybe just realized that he killed his master for nothing.
No more lies! If it wasn't you, then why? Why keep this from me?
He can't say anything anyway.
Another one? Didn't know I was throwing a party.
If Unlo's the one to blame, then why confess?
Literally can't say anything. Hua Cheng, are you gonna release that spell now? Like, let him say something? Like, I feel like your goal has kind of been reached. You have let Long Chencho know the truth behind this. And now he's confronting Xianle with it. Oh my gosh. It got so dark so quickly, guys. The sun was blazing through my windows a couple of minutes ago. It just went by. Slightly better. Let's keep rolling. Gosh, this is so fucking intense.
If Unlo's the one to blame,
Chirong still hasn't recognized him. Okay.
don't be stupid!
What?
Your words, they're just nonsense. What proof do you have to back up a single thing you've said?
It's been hundreds of years. Any proof there was is dead. Long dead.
Xianle and Yong'an are gone. Their people forgotten. Yet you're lying about an irrelevant grudge as an excuse to stir up trouble. Knows the truth. You saw me kill your father with your own eyes.
And that is, oh my god. Xianle, you are giving me ulcers. You know that? Oh my god. Again, he's covering this up so hard and I don't understand. Was what Chirong said just now one big fucking lie? Is that what we're trying to do? Or is Xianle the liar here? Trying to convince Long Chencho that you saw me kill your father. You saw it with your own eyes. Yeah, Xianle, because you wanted him to see it. You designed this whole thing. The court has already seen the evidence, Xianle. Knock it the fuck off!
That day was not long after my second banishment. I had no mark for the pain my heart was filled with, and I made a grave mistake.
Not long after. Wait, what?
That day was not long after my second banishment. I had no mark for the pain my heart was filled with.
Hua Cheng's face, oh my lord.
Me. No one else. This man only knows how to lie.
This man only knows how to lie. You're doing a pretty damn good job at it yourself, Xianle. Not long after your second banishment? Well, I guess when you're 800 years old, 100 or 200 years is nothing. Yeah, we don't know how much time was between these things just yet. Thus the question marks. Gosh, Xianle, you're driving me insane. I love you so much. Why do you insist on hurting yourself like that? Probably Hua Cheng's inner thoughts just now. Me and no one else,
This man
huh?
only knows how to lie. You insulted him, so he's trying to torment you. Don't trust him.
You're right. Yes. I saw it myself. You killed them.
Wait, is it really you?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He was just sitting there studying him and he just realized who he is. I wanna, But I'm just like, okay, two things are happening now. The reveal for that, and then I think Xianle is fucking gaslighting Lang Chencho. Couldn't gatekeeper girl boss your way out of this one, Xianle, so now we're at gaslighting. He's convincing Lang Chencho that the version Xianle is telling is the right version. The version Lang Chencho has known is the right version of these events. And I am doubting so hard. But oh my gosh. So is Rong now looking at him and piecing together that Feng Xin is the Crown Prince of Xianle? Is that what is happening? Okay. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
I saw it myself.
Gosh, there's a little shake in his voice.
Wait, is it really you? My dear cousin.
No way.
Yeah, cousin.
Chiro,
Cousin?
it's been a while.
Cousin?
You're living quite the life.
I see. This story is finally starting to come together.
Cousin?
You're Feng Xin. All these years and it never dawned on me. Oh, this.
Wait. But you're not Prince Anle. You're not Prince Anle. But you're cousin? What? Wait, are we talking like, are we talking like cousins while they were alive? Like mortal cousins? Is that what we're talking? Or are we talking like Rong is also related to the royal family, but like later? I don't know yet. But they know each other. This is not a one-sided I know of you. This is they know each other. Personally, oh my fucking god. Let's try and listen to that again.
My dear cousin.
Real?
Chiro, it's been a while.
It's been a while. What is that smile? Is that like a smile of like realization or happiness or crazy? Like the story's starting to come together. Yes, it is Rong. For me and you both. Oh my god, cousin?
Xin. Oh, this is too good.
Oh my god.
What's so funny?
My cousin is a fool. I blamed your stupidity on your family, but that was wrong. Sorry. Now it's clear that your education is at fault. With a master this monumentally foolish, it's no wonder you turned out so soft in the head. Really, cousin, this is ridiculous. You run off to become Yong'an's imperial preceptor. Then you get murdered by your own student for a crime you didn't
Oh
commit.
my god.
I knew you were a failure, but I didn't know your head was full of shit.
That was so good, Hua Cheng. The timing was impeccable. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of in shock. Like he's saying so much relevant stuff, but it's all coming out through insults. And you're like trying to pick out the information while also being like, oh my lord, is nobody going to shut him up? Are you not going to say anything, Xianle? And then Hua Cheng was like, yeah, it's done. He's had enough. He's not listening to this shit anymore. I don't even know how long that went on for before it was suddenly like, thank you for helping me pause, Hua Cheng. I needed that. So now we're on to insulting Xianle. Because of course, if Rong is part of the Xianle royal family, his cousin, right? What? And if they knew each other while Xianle was still a thing, that makes Rong's part in all of this a lot more understandable. If he witnessed the fall of Xianle and the fall of the Crown Prince, and he was a part of the angry burning mobs who resulted from all that, who made to blame the Crown Prince for what happened, then yeah, it makes sense that he would be a part of this massacre, even centuries later, hundreds of years later. Because he would have died back then, right? He's been a resentful ghost for a long time. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, the hair color is the same, I guess. There are similarities, I suppose. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I knew you were a failure, but I didn't know your head was full of shit.
So good. Okay, but Rong is still maintaining that Xianle got killed for a crime he did not commit. He is still taking the blame and responsibility for this. I'm not even halfway through. This is a long episode. It's 26 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Are we gonna bash his face some more? Let's keep going.
Let me say it. It's my house.
It's my house.
It's all right.
Stopped right over his hand. Oh my
No,
god.
it's not.
Ignore him. He's not worth it. Trust me on that. I'll handle this.
Okay, we're de-escalating. Oh my god.
Fine.
He's so angry. He's so angry with him. And I guess we're sort of puzzling out why in this moment. Like, he's just learning that Rong committed a crime that got Xianle literally killed and put in a coffin. So for this one reason, he would have reason to be mad about this, to be angry with Rong. But he's been pretty mad at him before, knowing all of that. Like, it seems like he's been going after him before all of that. So Hua Cheng must know Rong as well. He must know that he was the cousin of the Crown Prince of Xianle. First cousins? They didn't specify. Are we talking first cousins? Could be second cousins, or even third cousins. God, I hope they're like I hope they are several times cousins, several times removed. And he must also have known that Rong has been part of basically the whole anti-Xianle mob. And that would explain a lot of that anger and a lot of that resentment and hatred towards Rong. Also, a powerful ghost out of Xianle, but the opposite of what Hua Cheng is doing in many ways. Okay. I feel like I'm slowly grasping all these red threads.
Why are you pretending to be nice? If you didn't want this, you would have stopped him the first time.
I think you misunderstand. He's too good to dirty his hands with you.
That's cute. They're just looking at him like he's some
My
sort
dear
of
cousin,
slug.
You and Hua Cheng are quite the pair. Calling him Xianle. How intimate you two must be.
Yeah, the whole husband
But
thing.
you're a big shot heavenly official now. You'll ruin your reputation fraternizing with demons and monsters. You're an example to us all. You're so pure and flawless.
Oh my
Your
god.
holy light illuminates the world.
Oh my god, Rong, please.
How I've longed to see your valiant form at my side. That's why I made this lovely statue.
Oh my god.
An excellent life.
Oh my god, you're triggering him, Rong. Are you have this guy has no sense of self-preservation whatsoever. Rong. What a dumb bitch. I love how he's like constantly telling everyone else how fucking dumb they are, and then he goes and does this shit. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he's a masochist. He certainly likes the attention.
You're so pure and flawless. Your holy light illuminates the world.
This is mockery.
That's why I made this lovely statue. Excellent likeness, isn't it? I worked very hard. Do you like it?
Okay.
Don't like it. Even better. I'll make a few more for you.
Oh my god.
Don't bother. I have enough trash already. But thanks.
Oh my god. Xianle's finally clapping back. Please. Please. I have enough trash already. Yeah. Big pile of trash right in front of you for one.
So picky. No one worships you anymore. You're lucky to get any statue these days. I bet you begged your way into heaven this time.
Oh my god.
800 years old and still no dignity. Seems like you're a lost cause.
I can't measure up to you. Just imagine. 8 centuries to become a rat.
See, Xianle's in his clapback area. He is getting him everywhere. He is so red. Oh my lord. 800 years just to become a wrath? Yeah, 800 years just to become a wrath. Sound long? did it in, I don't know, way less than that. God, I wish I knew your number just so that I could finish that joke. Like, either way, Rong. That's not very impressive. Oh my god, oh my god. His smile too, his cocky little smile. Oh my gosh, go off, Xianle.
Imagine 8 centuries to become a rat.
So condescending.
Enough! I still don't know why the hell you're here, by the way! Did you beg Hua Cheng to beat me up for your own satisfaction? Is that what this is?
Oh my god, seriously?
That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, look! Every time I say something nasty about you, he gets all fired up and kicks my ass! Did you blind him with your holy light, or was it some other holy part of you?
What? He did not say that. Oh my god. That's too funny. That's too fucking funny. And that fucking face, Xianle.
Did you blind him with your holy light, or was it some other holy part of you?
You didn't even react to that. You're just like...
I was right. Though he's already blinded when
I saw the white sleeve and I just couldn't believe for a second that that was Xianle who slapped him. And then the music kicks in and you just see Hua Cheng in the background. Like, this is the most romantic fucking thing anyone has ever done for him. Well, his love language is gestures of violence. The heartbeat! You guys told me he is in his Hua Cheng form now. And still, I heard that fucking heartbeat. See? Xianle doesn't need to do anything, he just needs to fucking beat up Rong in front of him, and that's enough. That's enough. This gesture of love is all Hua Cheng needs to come back to life. Oh my god. One more time, one more time. Are you for real?
I was right. Though he's already blinded when
Match made in heaven. You guys are such a pair. Oh my god.
Turning to violence so easily. You hit me.
One more time,
The
please.
noble prince who wouldn't even step on an ant struck me in the face with all his might, beating me like a common thug.
He's crazy.
Couldn't stay
Yeah.
down for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's obvious, so don't believe a word.
Oh no. Oh my god. Is Lang Chincho still gonna believe?
Telling him I'm crazy, are you? Then answer this. How did...
Like, I know he's about to say something. I just want to appreciate his tenacity. Like, he is pretty up there, but oh my god, he is not gonna let Xianle take credit for his doings. And in this situation, I kind of appreciate that.
Then answer this. How did Prince Amelie die?
Turning the tables.
I performed an autopsy on his body. His organs were pulverized by vibrations from a powerful blade.
You really did?
Vomiting blood again and again till he died. A normal swordsman couldn't have done that to him. At first I thought it must have been the work of some hired assassin, but now I can't help but think of someone else. My fair and gentle cousin was there at the time and certainly could pull off a rare trick like that. For he's our beloved flower-crowned martial god. A
Oh my god.
heavenly mountains they called him, if I recall.
All the information interspersed with just like bouts of violence. This is this whole episode. It's information, someone gets hit. Information, someone gets kicked. Information, someone gets slapped. This is so tiring, and at the same time I'm having a blast. Okay, so now Rong is like, well, there was this little mystery and now I'm thinking about blaming Xianle for it. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Stop playing games! Who's the real culprit? What happened at the feast?
Who done it?
How did Prince Anlo die?
I thought I was clear enough. All right. Let me spell it out for you.
Swords
My
out.
good cousin, your beloved master, the former prince of Xianle, experienced quite the tragedy in Yong'an. I'll tell you the whole sorry tale.
Step away!
Okay.
Want to hear his mad ramblings?
I've spoken nothing but the truth since you got here.
Oh gosh. Well, you wanted to cross swords with him. Oh my god. Is that Ming? You stopping him, Hua Cheng? I am emotionally exhausted already. At least we're more than halfway now.
Sana.
Yeah, he's been very quiet.
One of Xianle's most promising young men, and obedient too. He pretended to be good to you, Acted like your older brother. Your friend. Pleasing your dumbass parents
Wait.
Such a sad end for our Amelie. One
Amla.
of Xianle's most promising young men. And obedient too. Pleasing your dumbass parents just as I asked him to.
No.
You are gullible, aren't you? Surrounding yourself with backstabbers, practically inviting your own ruin to your birthday banquet.
Oh my gosh, okay, we're at a flashback. Oh my god. Okay, so now he's Chirong is saying that Amla was getting close to him with ill intent, like for years and years. And Chirong is kind of reinforcing the idea that you were all alone, open for these kind of things, and that's getting Xianle to react badly. I think it's a little like I said, like Dong Zhenzhou was undoubtedly quite a lonely person, honestly. Which is why people, both Xianle and the Prince Anle, apparently were able to kind of like, he would open himself up for these kinds of relations, the relations that he possibly craved. But now we're rolling into a flashback sequence that I think will tell me more, actually. Like there's been a lot of talking, there's been a lot of hitting. A flashback sequence is always good because they usually show stuff as it is without anyone leaving anything out. So let's have a look. Let's see what happens.
Master, you're not coming to the Gilded Banquet tomorrow?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Guess right again. Frankly, it's my parents who get the most out of this. I'm happy just to step out a bit. Ever since the accident when I was 12, they never let me out again without guards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thankfully, they let me go anywhere with Master.
So that's kind of what I said as well. Like, he was kidnapped at the age of 12, and after that, apparently he was very locked up. Except for when he could go with Xianle, and another incentive to be close with his master.
Your Majesty! Wait!
Xianle is not
I'm
bothered.
serious!
Masks.
Remember the rules!
Are you for real? Oh, those. Oh my. That's a Hua Cheng mask, and that's a third mask. It's Xianle and Hua Cheng. Are you fucking for real? Yeah, they just put this in here, and they have the little matching pearls, the red pearls. Like yeah. Hua Cheng has a couple of them. He has the one in his hair, and then he has the one on Ming, like on the pommel, like sort of a charm. Sword charm. But this is cute. Maybe this is like a foreshadowing or something. Maybe it's a bit of an Easter egg. Like this pearl seems to be like present in all the different art I see of Hua Cheng, so it's obviously quite important to him. So maybe he makes like a second one, like its twin, to give to Xianle. And then here we are. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. This is so cute.
Don't act recklessly! Absolutely, do not!
Don't worry, I remember them all.
Okay, do you not what?
Hand it over!
Uh-oh.
Let go!
Give it back! I beg you! Grandfather is very sick. Stole the money for his medicine.
Ooh, okay, so we're in a bit of a situation. We have a bit of a robbery going on, and of course, the very righteous Dong Zhenzhou is out to make things right. Even though he's not supposed to be doing these things, apparently. He's not supposed to let anyone know who he is, for one. Okay, and Xianle saw this mark on her forehead. I don't know what that was about. Let's see.
Stop right there!
One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch close. What you've seen was only a warm-up.
Street performance.
Everyone, please stand back as
Uh-oh.
Sorry!
Someone's gonna catch those plates. Xianle are gonna catch those plates. Oh my god. Busking! It's on the board. We've been new. Oh my fucking god, Xianle! With your leg! This is so cool. This is ringing some sort of bell. I think someone has mentioned that there was going to be like an acrobatics or something in season 2, like ages and ages ago. Like I have this vague memory there's going to be acrobatics, and here we are. Well done, Xianle. It's wonderful. We finally got to see you perform. The preceptor is multi-talented. Even the performer was like, yeah, that's pretty sick. Just hear his voice in your head. Ah, well done.
Give me the purse.
He attacked him. But why?
They're beating me because I'm from Xianle!
It's a filthy lie! You were...
The people from Yong'an are coming to our home to harass us! Please, good elder, settle this matter!
That isn't true!
You think I'm blind? Or do you take me for a fool?
Yeah, so that little mark, that mark means something. That mark is, I can't really tell if we're like with a faction of the Xianle remnants here or if these are Yong'an people standing around. But that mark is significant for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what this flashback is going to do just yet. Though I mean, I've already gotten what I want out of it. I got to see Xianle and I got to see him perform. And also he looks so good in the function robes. I got to see it from like all sides now. This is I appreciate it. I do. But as for what this is trying to tell us narratively,
There's honest work out there, you fool. If you really need money, go get a job.
We've got plenty of gold workshops. They're always hiring. You don't have any excuse.
And stirring up trouble between Yong'an and Xianle. Nobody wants that anymore.
That might have worked years ago, but not now. We aren't being mistreated.
Yeah.
This idiot is the lost cause.
this is kind of what I was saying earlier, actually, and they're kind of like throwing it a bit in our faces, but also I think it's important to get it in there. I'm not sure if I like this way of letting us know, but the point is, not everyone of the Xianle remnants, because I think this is what they're implying now, these are the Xianle remnants, think that this is a thing. They're saying there's work everywhere, things are going well, it's a prosperous time, and they are not being mistreated. So yeah, not every single person in Xianle would hate Long Tencho and the royal family, because they're not living in the stress, you know?
And father, what are you doing standing out here in the street?
Your purse.
We're celebrating today, too. There's plenty of fun to be had here. Stay for a while. You won't
We have a
regret it.
big market in performance. We'd be honored to have. Let us show you around a bit. I insist.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the little smile. Xianle's little smile. Okay, so what we're doing is that we are showing the humans behind these labels. The people of Xianle, this is what they are. And this is Long Tencho's experience with them. Apparently he hasn't had a lot of experiences with them, but this is kind of like giving him an experience and a personal sort of point of view that surely also helps inform the decisions that he makes later. And also, if he remembers them, might help him make sense of what is true and what is not in what is being said now. Either way, this is a not all Xianle bad situation. This is what we're trying to do right now in the flashback.
Master! Guess what I discovered? You know all those beautiful gold decorations in the palace? They're made by the craftsmen here from Xianle. They've always had a passion for painting and calligraphy, and they excel in music too. I had no idea. In Yong'an, our culture is all about martial arts, you know?
Oh my gosh, that's actually that actually kind of hurts because yeah, that was how Xianle was described in the prologue as well. It was a country of beauty, and this also underlines that, well, the current royal family of Yong'an is doing this whole gilded banquet thing, and all the things that are there are likely made by Xianle craftsmen. Yong'an is all about martial arts. That's interesting.
There's a lot to learn.
There's a lot to learn. Wish I'd been here sooner.
A long time ago, Xianle and Yong'an were one family.
Yeah.
Although people speak of the royal bloodline as the heart of a nation, it's the common people who keep its history alive.
Yeah.
Tencho. Remember, power is duty. As ruler, you will have much.
This is the flashback that we had earlier in
Your people,
episode 6, was it?
whether they are rich or
7?
poor,
Episode 7.
coming from Yong'an or Xianle, what unites them is you. That power is the duty to protect.
I see. Of course. I'll never forget.
I'll remind you too, Your Majesty.
Yeah, where are you now? We need a little guy to come and remind him because he's being a bit dense right now. Xianle sitting here looking at the scene around him, at the people of Xianle living and thriving after all that destruction. Yeah, he did not want to destroy this. Come on. Fucking lie, you're telling Long Chen Xianle, and you were not in your self-destructive and just destroy everything era. You were here teaching love and compassion. That's what you're doing. Stop lying. Stop lying to us. Oh shit, here we go. That's Xianle. Yeah, holy fuck. It's the ending. I was Xianle with Rong. Yeah, holy shit, holy fuck. So, turns out that this episode was not about us learning that Rong is Xianle, Xianle's 15th cousin 19 times removed. I don't... No, it turns out this episode was about Xianle's rather complicated relationship with his cousin, who has made some very questionable life choices. I don't think I could have predicted that. There's been very little mention of Xianle's family outside of us seeing his mother and father. Again, we don't know, like, first cousin, second cousin, just cousin can mean a lot of things. But the way this kind of ended up with, you know, Rong the ghost appearing with Xianle at the end of the episode makes me think that, yeah, Rong was from Xianle, like the original Xianle. He's not a Xianle remnant, he's from Xianle. And likely Xianle and Rong knew each other when they were mortal. And after his death, however that came to be, Rong became a very resentful ghost and has been spending a lot of time resenting Xianle especially for everything. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If he was the cousin of the crown prince, then yeah, he was a part of the royal family. He must have lived a pretty sweet life, right? And then it all went to shit. So in his own very convoluted way, Rong has placed a lot of that blame on Xianle, which is why he still makes statues of him to keep around. Fucking hell, he made that one. He made it. Took him a surprisingly long time, but eventually he realized that, yeah, this other stranger in his house, you know, once he was done shaking in his pants because Crimson Rain sought fucking flower, happened to be someone he knows even more intimately than the Red Ghost King who keeps following him and pummeling him into the ground. So not knows him, but rather cousins! Exclamation mark. Honestly, what can I say, Xianle? I have cousins, this is very relatable. There's a lot of shit that happens in this episode, and I think that my pauses has helped me kind of catch up with most of the important bits. I'm still shook about Hua Cheng in this episode. Like, he made sure that Xianle was quiet for long enough for all this information to come out. And he lets him talk again afterwards, even though he's so full of crap, Xianle. God, he's telling so, like, I'm assuming they are lies. I am assuming that what Rong is saying is actually perhaps a little more closer to the truth. And again, I feel like the flashback just proves that for all of us. There were other things happening behind the scenes, and Rong was heavily involved. But yeah, so Hua Cheng was silent for most of this, just listening and letting everyone speak, say their piece. Except for when Rong was insulting Xianle. Once that line was crossed, beating. And Hua Cheng was not the only person who gave Rong a little bit of physical education. I don't know, boys who beats up annoying green ghosts together stay together? Maybe, hopefully. And Xianle pulled the sword. Xianle pulled the sword out. And then Hua Cheng prevented him from going off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink some of these connections on the board now, and definitely going to have to rehash all of my theories, I feel. That was unfortunate, kind of, in the sense of I really felt like Rong could have been Xianle. Turns out he is his very own character and way bigger than that. So I assume that we'll be learning a little more about him. He's probably gonna be a recurring character. In a way, I appreciate it because he is giving us some insight into, well, the fall of Xianle. That was a lot. And now I'm guessing the next episode is gonna take us into what actually happened after all this, what actually happened during the banquet, during this meeting with Chirong and Anla. Anla seemed ecstatic to see Chirong, but assumedly Chirong was already a ghost at this time, so he must be perceived as something supernatural-ish, right? To the common people or to the mortals like the Prince Anla. And I'm thinking maybe he took advantage of that for sure. Another thing that's kind of shelved for now is the whole the little kid, Goji. They ran away after their father was picked up by this blue ghost or whatever, so we'll see if they pop up again. I think we're gonna have to go through a few more flashbacks before we can understand the end of all of this. But overall, I am quite satisfied, I guess. Still think there's no way I could have made the connection of Chirong and Xianle being related like that. Maybe there were hints earlier. And maybe these hints are way clearer in the novels. Either way, this is super interesting. The Green Lantern ghost connected to Xianle. The red Crimson Rains of Flower connected to Xianle. By fucking Wuxiang connected to Xianle. Next thing you're gonna tell me that whatever happened in will help us connect Blackwater to Xianle. Is it a joke? Is it a projection? Take it as you will. If I'm right about that. Yeah, okay, this the plot around Young An and around the Gilded Banquet massacre is being revealed to us and it's all picking up. There are, however, a lot of loose threads left over in the season, and I am hoping some of them will be resolved, and I am guessing a lot of them will lead us into, you know, the other 6-7 volumes of this series. They're right there. Okay, this took me a little bit longer to record than I intended, so I'm going to end this here since I'm already getting a little tired. But wow, what an episode. This was a longer one and it was filled with so much information and a lot of things, especially in the first half or so of the episode. So this time the study session is probably going to be a bit more intense and a bit longer. I have so much new information to digest. Though at the end of the day, I will say this. Chirong, he clocked them. He saw them standing next to each other and immediately understood. These boys are not subtle, and it's about time someone tells them. Oh my gosh, that line is so good. Or was it some other holy part of you? Anyway, let's give up here. This has been Amelia, aka Spaced Out Puffin, and I will see you in the next one.